going on, YouTube? Back again, making another video here on my channel. I just kind of want to give y'all an update video on what's going on with the car. Last time y'all saw me, I was tearing down the block and everything, going through the whole spiel. So today I just wanted to give y'all an update of what's going on and what exactly I'm going to be doing for the future. So as you can see here, kind of in this corner, I have a 6R80 transmission for the vehicle. I got that unit off of Facebook Marketplace for pretty cheap. Tore it down myself. After I tore it down myself, I found out that the car, or the transmission at least, got overheated and caused clutches to get smoked. So pulled it apart and then looked at everything, make sure everything was good. I do have some clips of that if y'all want to see that in a different video. And then from there, I went ahead and did the tube front end. Did that first, actually. So the tube front end on the vehicle is already done. Not painted, so it's just raw metal right now. It's kind of flash rusting on the top. So we're gonna get that painted. Then I'll reveal that to y'all. Thirdly, we have the heads over at the shop, with the machine shop over in Spreen. Spreen Engines is taking care of my heads, gonna get those done for me. Total bill for that is gonna be around $2 grand, somewhere around there, 2,700 total for cams, parts, and labor. The cams I got were the modular head shop stage 3 turbo cams, and then we're going to be running upgraded springs, keepers, stock valves actually. So we're going to keep the stock size valves on the actual car, just because the CFM rating is kind of already there for at least the exhaust side and the intake side. So there's not really much we're going to mess with on that type of stuff. And then for everything else, it's kind of just going to take a little bit of time. I did find harnesses for the swap to make the 6R80 work on the 463 valve, and then I'm kind of going to go over that right now. So this is going to be the whole time me just talking about this part. So getting into the 6R80 swap for the 463 valve is kind of a pain. So you're going to have to go through some tedious stuff. First of all, you need to find an engine harness and PCM for 11 through 14 navigators. And then there's a certain year that you can't get one that's a PCM because it's the Copperhead ECU that they're using for the 463 valve that the Coyotes also use, which use wideband. They utilize different things on the Copperhead ECU, and that's just a better PCM in general. So you can get that stuff, get it working. The issue is the tuning. So the tuning is also going to be an issue. I've seen Lund do some stuff with Thomas Sanchez, and they got his car running with the 6R80. But I don't know if that's a one-off project or if that's something that they would consider doing in the future. I haven't talked to Lido yet for the tuning on that, so I'm not too sure if he also is offering tunes for stuff like that. And then for the actual transmission to work as well, you need a automatic transmission harness from a automatic Coyote Mustang from the 11 through 14 years. So finding all those type of things is going to be kind of a pain. I already found a couple of stuff on eBay, but I want to go ahead and head to the pick and pull that's local to me and see if I can find any that are down locally for me at my pick and pulls and just pull it out. And it's probably cheaper that way than spending shipping and all that stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the future. I'm going to be going to the pick and pulls. If y'all guys want to see a video on that, I will also record taking myself over there and making sure I get all that footage of me trying to find a harness and PCM and everything else. So, and then the GT automatic transmission harness, that might be harder to find just because it's a sought after kind of vehicle. So like I said, I'm just going to be going and trying to find all that stuff for y'all guys. And then for everything that's going further, like the car getting painted, stuff like that, that's also going to be something down the line. I'll record obviously as well. But like I said, everything's going to start taking time. This is kind of just a filler video, an update on what's going on and what I'm going to be doing for the car. So I just want y'all guys to understand that I'm still here. Everything just takes time and money. So that's basically what's been going on for the car right now. Everything's kind of just moving slowly, but we're getting there. So good builds take time. And everyone's kind of telling me, like, why are you just not going to a standalone harness, this and that? Why did you Coyote swap in the car? Because that would have been way easier. The truth is, I just like the platform. I like the transmission. I like that it's compatible with the vehicle. You do have do a couple of stuff, but I like the way it kind of keeps the factory everything. I mean, BCM, engine, PCM, all the controls are kind of factory stuff, or they are factory stuff, but just for a different vehicle. So it'll all kind of work the same. Keeping it factory and keeping all the amenities as much as I can on the vehicle is my main goal. With that stuff, like I said, the alternator, everything will work. AC will work on the vehicle, and we're just gonna kind of go from there. And then everything from like ABS to power steering, that's gonna be removed on the vehicle. We don't really need that stuff for the race car type of deal, but you know, it's all gonna be kind of just worked into it. And then other than that, everything else should be kind of plug and play. Like I said, with that harness, just the tuning from there is kind of a niche thing. So we're gonna have to figure out what we can do for the tuning. And other than that, I think we're already covered on what we have. Everything's kind of just here, but you know, not assembled. So that's just the main goal, is to assemble everything, put it back together, make it work, and then go race and then have fun. I just want to be a cruiser car and then, you know, a street race on the side. But I mainly just want to have it as a street car, still take it out to meets, and then when the sun goes down, pump some E85, take off and race people and have fun, you know, for the night. Other than that, that's really it on the car for right now. If y'all guys have any questions, just let me know. If y'all are looking forward to also swapping your vehicle to a 6R80 transmission like me, and if you got any questions, please let me know in the comments, or you can also message me on Instagram. We can go ahead and take care of you there, or I can go ahead and take care of you there. I kind of already been pretty deep into it. So like I said, I'm gonna be documenting the highs and lows, everything that I'm struggling with and what I need to find to make everything work correctly. So like I said, I'm gonna be documenting as much as I can to kind of help y'all guys out if y'all need more help on the actual swap. And then for right now, like I said, we're covered on that. So if y'all guys got any questions, just let me know. And then other than that, we'll see y'all guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.